What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if it's your first time here. It is a decent looking day today. It is about 45 degrees. The wind is blowing. Hope it doesn't mess the audio up. The sky is very nice and blue and clear. Overall, not a bad day. It's actually been a mild winter here. We've had some temperatures dip down into the 20s at night. However, in the daytime temperatures, it's been going up to in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. And it's not bad at all. No snow whatsoever yet. We've had some rain, we've had some storms, but actually no snow whatsoever here in my part of Tennessee. And they're predicting, they're forecasting, that we're going to get rain starting next week, and the temperatures are going to actually go up with that rain. One thing about the temperature here in East Tennessee, as they say, if you don't like it today, stick around, it'll be different tomorrow. And that has been my experience. It changes quite often. But anyways, that's enough of the weather report for today. Let's get on with today's video topic, and that is role reversal and survival. Traditionally, men and women have had their roles in the family, their skills that they learn, the things that they normally do. And usually, the males have been the warriors, the protectors, the hunters, the gatherers, and the builders. And the females has been the cooks, the people who raise the children, the people who take care of the food processing and things like that. And both roles are extremely important because it actually builds that family unit to make that a whole. However, when it comes to prepping and survival, it's important to be able to fill both roles, regardless if you're a male or a female. Nowadays, we have, in most families, two people working. And usually, traditionally, just a few decades ago, traditionally, it was the male's job to go out and earn the living and bring in the finances, bring in the money. And the female's job was to be home, be a housewife, and cook and clean. And both roles were accepted. However, nowadays, the roles aren't being accepted any longer. And sometimes it is actually because of necessity, just trying to make a living, because it's difficult for, one person to go out and actually make enough money to support the family. Nowadays, most cases, it takes two people to go out and actually earn enough income to support the family. But guys, when it comes to surviving a SUTF event, long-term grid down situation, or just being self-reliant on your own property, now, being able to fill both roles is a huge plus. The male, or the males in your group, need to learn how to process food, need to learn how to cook, need to learn how to can, dry, and take care of all the food needs, just like, traditionally that the females of the group would, or your wife would, your girlfriend would. The man needs to know how to do these things also, and reverse that, and the females in the group need to know how to use a firearm to defend herself, for example. They know how to do basic repairs and things like that, because being able to fill both roles will make the family stronger and will make the group stronger. And if, say you are a female and something happens to your husband and you don't know how to do certain things, like defending yourself or being able to, change the oil in the car, for example, or something like that, or doing basic repairs, plumbing repairs around the house, you have to either hire somebody to do that if you can, or do that yourself. And if you can fill that role and, you can get those tools out and do it on your own, take care of that yard work on your own without having to need, a man to do that for you. And in a survival situation, if something happens that the male in your group, your husband, boyfriend, brothers, whatever, something happens and they get sick, they get down, or something's happened and they should, pass away for whatever reason, you can automatically just go in and fill those roles that person had filled. Then you'll be in a much better position than you would be if you couldn't. And, vice versa, if you are a man and something happens to your wife, your female partner, your girlfriend, the female members of your family or a member of your family, and you don't know how to cook, you don't know how to process food, you don't know how to take care of children, you'll be in a lot worse situation than you would be if you already learned those skills. Now, you can learn those skills maybe on the fly. However, if you reverse those roles and actually learn those skills, then it'll be a much easier transition, and you can fill that void that is left, if something happens to the other person. So guys, it's extremely important to learn a variety of skills, and don't make the mistake of looking at these skills as being, that's woman's work, or that's the man's job. You want to learn those skills, a variety of skills, to make you more useful to yourself, to your family, to your group. And don't look at any skills as being male or female. You want to look at those skills as simply survival skills. And if you're lacking in those skills, then you need to try to learn as much as you can and become as proficient as you can in those skills. If you enjoyed the video, then give it a big thumbs up, greatly appreciate it. And let me know what you think in the comment section below. In the Creekmore, I'm out of here, and I'll see you all next video, hopefully.